Hello playback viewers, welcome to the stream. I'm going to ping the server now. I've got some stuff to make. Hopefully I can make it in the, I think, hour and a half I have right now. Hopefully. Let's ping the server. Okay. Video announcements at YouTube OG at YouTube ping. Streaming. Okay. We're probably going to end up starting off with scripting again. So, maintenance tunnels. What do you think of maintenance tunnels? Okay, there's nobody here right now. Nobody thinks anything. Okay, reason for these. Smaller spaces. What makes it more difficult? No direct sunlight to quickly heal your sunlight bar. Meaning the only way to gain sunlight is the sun itself, which is also impossible due to the fact that you're constantly in shadow. Although there will be skylights that can give you sunlight. And just so I'll be nice, I'll make said skylights be of the more powerful sunlight. Just to make it fair. That's the difficulty spike, that's what makes it more difficult. The spaces are a bit more enclosed and there's no way of easily gaining sunlight or getting sunlight. Decorative intrigue is more lights, more wall decoration, and the occasional plants to interrupt said wall decoration being so bland. But there can be like upside down things of these that can just be on the wall, I'm thinking. Since that would be interesting. Because it's concrete, of course it can stand up right on a wall. So that's why I'm making these. So basically, boom, decoration. And the lights, I don't know whether I want them on the ceiling or on the walls. But since these cover the walls, I'd say on the ceiling. Using that we can get the exact middle, and now the light is on the ceiling. But one small issue, do you see that? This thing is not reaching far enough. I think I've always should have moved it to 20 range. How about I just do that with the actual ones that spawn in game? Decorations, random light, and then we just need to remember that there was 5 of those and 2 flickering lights. Then we go into the actual thing and we change this range to 20. And then we make that back to 5. Remember that there was 2 of these. And then make needed edits. Just going to make sure this script doesn't adjust the brightness and just the colour. Yep, just to adjust the colour. And of course the actual fact that the light's enabled. So when this has got a range of 20, it doesn't change anything. And then we duplicate this by 2. Now all the lights have a range of 20. All the lights will have that range. Just adjust it to this one as well, so I make sure to know. So yeah, now the lights will reach to the other side. And now the lights do reach about being every 16 studs, and they do actually reach that. Look at that, perfect. Let's just try it in game, since there are some spawns for lights in game in one particular room, and I want to see what it looks like. That is live. Let's see. Yep, I think that looks a bit better. There's more light coverage, that's for sure. Okay. This one's not alive. That one's alive. Goodness, you woke up fast. Is it gonna jump over? I don't think so. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Climbing. We can climb in this game. So what if I can time this correctly in a way that it... No. So close to it. I don't think I can do it. Whoa. One you laugh pre-fires you. I forget about that. Because I can climb this right, can't I? I think so. I think that's me climbing it right now. Gosh. I think that's me climbing it. Let me check. Yeah, that's me climbing it. When I'm climbing, I play the fall animation for some reason, but I am climbing it. I realise I should probably make a climb animation now, since you can very much climb things. I'm gonna go this way. Like, there's no animation for this. It just plays the... Like, it looks like you are climbing, to be honest. And you shouldn't really be climbing for more than 4 starts. But probably ought to make it something else. This is a bad time to start stream. Oh, that's alive. Okay, talking about that. I don't know why I did that. I found out a way to make these things actually luminous while still being 2D. So image labels on Surface GUI have considerably more detail to them. Is this the one on the side? Yes. Is it the left? Yes, it's the left. These have considerably more detail. Like, into the actual way of adjusting them. Okay. And I've got to give the open one a higher index. And I'm going to make them like emit light if I can. Pretty sure there's a light influence. They're not? Dang it. I swear I saw somewhere. Light influence. Is it something else? Billboard UI. Billboard UI does that though, but it doesn't have like a light influence thing. Or is it in the actual thing? It's in the actual thing. That's why. The actual thing is like a brightness. There. I think that's what I want. By like... I don't think I'm going to test it. Z offset. Brightness 10. Always on top. You can do that. Oh, whoa, that is weird. Like a flat image that's always on top. It does a weird orange effect to it. Oh, because you can't have brightness when it's always on top. And that's what it looks like with brightness 1, I assume. By influence. That's what I wanted. I want a brightness of 1 though. You can add a brightness if the light influence isn't. Okay, tool punch through distance. Max distance. Hold on, there's a max distance. Whoa. Where the heck did brightness go? Oh, it's because I accidentally hit always on top. I just. Oh no, that's supposed to have a z-index of 2 and that has a z-index of 1. Why can't I view that from that angle? Because of the z offset, do I need a z offset of 1? C. Okay. Okay. Goodness. I have no one joining this stream. Okay. I guess my stream title being Touch Grass is not good. I'm just gonna change it to making a grace fan game where you touch grass like I have been previously. Because it works. Is there a transparency? No, there's not a group transparency. Adorny, I don't need an Adorny. Okay, I just need to see what how that affects itself during the night. Just gonna go to the lighting service maybe. I could just put it in darkness. Like duplicate it and move it into some shadows. And if I go into the lighting, I guess I could also make it. Okay, that's what I want. Do want it a little bit less bright though. Okay, I think that's good. Test it in the darkness and see what it looks like. Yeah, if you're in darkness, you see that now. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. I think that looks better than what it was before. Now it's like lit up a bit. Because the other lights would look this orange sort of hue before. If I get it to actually be on it. That's like an old eye and that's a new eye. Okay, now I just need to adjust the script of the eyes so that they actually still work. Eye folder, find first child, and then it's going to be. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Not find first child. That is not there. We want. So eyeball is eye. Wait for child. Open. Wait for child. I think it's in just another open. Is it? Yeah, it's just another open. I will wait for child and then another one that's just open again. And this one is also wait for child, open. And then I think that should work. We'll test it because we'll just run. If it doesn't close, it doesn't close. Okay, so it didn't work, I don't think. They didn't close, that is. Look at them. They actually look really good when you hit run. They actually look like they're glowing. I actually don't know what about them makes them look like they're glowing, but they definitely do. So something is not working. Huh. Unless I have a modifier on, but I don't, because I just tested earlier. Hi, wizard. Yellow. Yeah, yellow. Okay, so eye is eye folder, get children. And then eyeball is eye, wait for child, open, wait for child, open. If we go into here, originally it was eyes, wait for child. So eye is get children, eyeball equals eye, which is the children of eye folder. So that's this thing. Wait for child, open. Wait for child, open. So they should be like doing that, I think. I don't know why they aren't. So immediately upon the game starting, it should close its eyes. Okay. Let's try that. Works 2 times 5. So it definitely should be working. It's just not making the right thing transparent. For some reason. Hold on. So if we do so it doesn't know to like hold on. Oh my god. This should be doing it. This should be doing it. They should be closing and they aren't closing. Is there oh, it's no longer transparency, that's why. It's image transparency, isn't it? Where are you? Image transparency. Bro, I can't just start it live, it's Among Us, don't worry. Okay then, I guess I don't mind missing it. He's gotten obsessed with Among Us, it seems. Okay, 2 image transparencies. Now it should work. Boom! It works now, and now I can update all of them. Hi, I thought you wouldn't be streaming today. I am. I just was a bit late because when I was about to start streaming, I had a meal to eat. But that does mean that I don't have to go AFK for the entirety of the stream, which I think is a good thing. It still says me taking a break from game developing, I realise. I'm not. I am game developing right now. I just caught that. Okay. Replicated storage. Then we go into decorations, which I just closed. Random decor statue and then statue. And now this should be the last time we edit statues because all I've done is made their eyes glow, and that's all I need to do because it's the only thing that I wanted added, changed or whatever. So that's the okay. You can't see them at all anyway. I ought to have these start off closed, I realise. Which is just changing image transparency to 1. Okay. Okay, that's that. And we can test it. There was one more thing I'm going to add actually. Which is the if irritated value equals true, and then I was going to do I don't know where we define iFolder, but I'm pretty sure it's high enough up so that I can do this. No, iFolder is not defined high enough up. Where is it? That's iFolder. I don't need the light, but I'll move them up anyway. Okay, so all the way up here is where we need it. Okay, and then what we need here is to get rid of the tween. We don't need the tween. We just need eyeball. We actually need its parent, so that's open. Dot, and then we define the eyeball, so it's this. It's always on top. Equals true. Else, it's false. So if we have irritated dot value on, you can see them through the walls. And actually, I might as well just update it completely because I forgot to make the max distance of these eyes 10. So that when you're far away, they look like a normal statue and you have to get up close to check. I'll be generous and make it a 15. So, I'll make it 25. So it's hard to notice the illusion. And you might just pass them by like this without realising. Because like from this distance you can't see it, and then it appears right at the edge of your screen. And they're so thin you could probably get away with it as well. Just to make people, because like you're on the other side of the room, it's all the way over there. Looks like a normal statue, and then you get close and it's not a normal statue. But 0.1% where the statue pulls out a gun and shoots you. No, that's too high a chance, and no, I'm not making that. Are there eyes on the moss or the body? The moss. The eyes are on the moss. That's how the eyes work. They're on the moss. The moss has eyes. And flowers. The moss has flowers. Look at these beautiful mossy flowers. the moss has eyes and flowers, and this thing here has the canon moss features. It's not just moss, it has flowers and eyes, which is what this thing is going to have eventually, but I'm going to remake it probably again because it still doesn't look that good. Also vine claws is an idea. I'm really procrastinating Amalgamos, to be honest. Like, really procrastinating him. I do not want to make this guy. Are there eyes on the moss? Oh wait, no, I've already read that. Okay, and then we're going to go all the way back down here, and we're going to take this, and we're going to build it all the way back up. So we can then make my changes in the actual thing. It's a good job I don't have to replace every single iteration of the statue in game because of how great this system is. And then we're going to play it normally, and then we're going to test it with the irritated modifier, where their eyes will be hopefully seeable through walls if irritated on. Anyway, now you might get a bit paranoid because from a distance you can't tell until you're up close, in which you can tell whether they have eyes or not, which is probably going to make a lot of people paranoid. Like, I don't know whether that guy has eyes until I get up close to him now. I can't judge from a distance anymore. People might get a bit paranoid now. Is he alive? Or is he not alive? You have to get, like, close up to them. Like, I can't tell from there, like, at all, physically. Like, I'm pretty sure I have to get closer to this guy just so you can see whether or not he has eyes or not. Like, I have to get closer to this guy to see, and he doesn't. Is there a guy up here who does? Is there even a guy up here? No, I don't think so. Does he have eyes when I come close? No, he doesn't. I see it. I see it in there. I see you. I see you. I see you. You don't have eyes. Okay. Anyway, now they have glowing eyes, I can see them from a distance. So it doesn't matter too much. Because I can see glowing eyes from a distance. See, that guy has glowing eyes. Wait, look at that. Look at that beautiful glow. You can see those things from a while away if I had actually broken this door open. God! That's my caps lock key that I accidentally hit, by the way. Look at that, you can see that from a mile away. They really are quite luminescent, aren't they? Okay. Wait, I need to see this. So from a distance, look, he looks normal, and then I get close. So from like over here, I have no idea until I get close. It's only because he's in a different position. I hope nobody calls this a bug, because this is an absolute feature made to make people playing this game feel insane. Do they open their eyes at night? Yes, they do. Unless you have modifiers. Like the opposite day modifier makes it so they open their eyes in the day, and the other modifier can make it so they never open their eyes, and another one can make it so they open their eyes, like, make it so they open their eyes in the, oh my gosh. makes they open their eyes in the day and the night. One makes so they never open their eyes. One makes it so they open their eyes in the day instead of the night. And the default is that they open their eyes only in the night. That's what I meant to say. Oh wait, I need to look at him. I almost forgot because at night I have to look away from him. Oh my gosh, I knew he was going to do that. Okay, and now we're going to playtest it with the irritated modifier on, which basically makes them chase you no matter what you do. And I was thinking of a way to make it noticeable, and I figured it out. So, we'll know quite far in advance when there's going to be a statue that's alive. We'll know quite far in advance. Irritated overrides all of their modifiers as well. Jesus. You see that? Sorry, because am I even far enough away from him to not attack me, or is he just broken? I don't know. I'm scared. Local function hit. Task.wait, last damage value equals statue. Ooh. Where does it call hit? Last damage value is nearest player character wait for last damager. So why did that cause it to error? Bubble, oh come on. Does that just happen when it hits you, or was that just by random chance? I don't actually know. Oh, it's because it doesn't check the nearest player. So it just has no idea. It just has no idea because it doesn't check the nearest player. There's none of them up there, is there? Ooh. Ooh. Go! That thing scared me. Is it dead? God! It hadn't activated yet, that's why. Okay, so basically it has no idea who the nearest player is, which I must not have realised. Because when it's enraged, it doesn't check for the nearest player. If it's irritated, it doesn't check for nearest player, which I guess I need it to do. Or not. No, because it checks if looking away, which requires nearest player. I think. I don't know. Because, yeah, all of these check looking away, I guess. No. What? I'm so confused. It's nothing to do with the irritated thing, is it then? Oh! It literally just doesn't know what it is, because it's not even in there, that's all. That was just me being ignorant and not realising the information wasn't even given to it. It was by no means its fault, it was my fault for not giving it the information needed, essentially. Decal statue. Update it again. Oh, so I'm a stream when a few minutes of it. Well, I mean, wow, I got a cookie to the open eyes at night. Yes. Hi, Dark. OMG. ... Sorry, I'm really sorry. Hi, Nathan DeBall. I'm surprised I managed to not notice you that entire time. I'm really sorry. Hi, Nathan DeBall. Okay, and now when they're irritated, they can actually hit you, which might hurt. So, Especially if I turn on a heavy hitter. Heavy hitter would make it hurt. Broly, I do not want your Subway Surfers. Your Smubway Burfers. What? That's not what I meant to say. Boobo. So I was saying ... it's fine. I mean, it makes sense. I managed to miss every single one of your messages while saying someone else's message that was literally encased in your messages, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty bizarre to not even notice that I was doing that. There he is. Oh, I see. He has to be active for you to see the eyes through the wall. That's why. Because now I can see the eyes through the wall. Oh my god. Excuse me. Sorry, you didn't hear my reaction there. I did not expect him to make it all the way up there. I did not expect him to get it up there. So I can simply say that that modifier is pretty difficult. Irritated modifier is pretty difficult. I know he's close. Where is he? Didn't even break the door properly. He jumped over it before it broke properly. Made a starting room? No, I don't have every feature in the game yet, so I don't want to make a starting room. Oh my god! 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 Get away from me! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! How did he make it there? How did he make it there? There's no way he just made it there. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! This guy is like horrifying. How far away can you see him from? Oh my god! No way! Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we're going to make another change to the script. Okay, so this eyeball check can go completely. And go back to down here. So that now they're always on top even when they aren't activated. And then I can move the variables back down wherever they are. I can move these back down. Okay. And now I'm going to have to and take this out again. And then they're done. And then they're done. So good job I tried testing irritation, otherwise irritation would still be broken and I would have had no idea. For a second I thought the eyes deleted themselves, but it was just falling for my own thing. Where they disappear from a certain distance away. My head hurts, think I'm a bit overheated, I'm gonna turn on my fan. Yeah, you do that. Say if you're overheating you ought to put on a fan. Okay. Now I should see their eyes through the wall in advance. Hopefully, so I get a warning when I'm about to get pursued until something stops them from pursuing me, which is very unlikely most of the time. Well then, okay. I don't like that at all. That really is foreboding, isn't it? Like, bad foreshadowing. By the way, that's what foreboding means. Please don't come after me. I know a new modifier I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make a modifier called Impatience that makes them immediately spawn instead of having that stealth factor. Let's make that new thing. I'm just gonna temporarily disable Irritated and we're gonna get Impatience. Okay, and then we're gonna go into here and we're gonna have another modifier called Impatience, and we're gonna do it if Impatience store value equals true. Okay. If activated equals true or impatience dot value equal true. That should work immediately. And then if we turn on irritated impatience, it's going to be pretty evil. But first we need to get the statues back in here one more time to make that change. There's 2 people watching, yeah. Don't know who the other person is, they might just not be signed in. But there's a lot of people on YouTube who aren't signed in, so I'm not going to ask them to talk because they might just not be signed in. Viewer is a viewer and I should be thankful for that. Let's test this now with irritated and impatience, as long as impatience works, that is. Which I think it should. Seems like something that should work. Which basically means as soon as you're in their max range, they will go after you instead of waiting a few seconds after you enter their initial range. Which would work without impatience, but I want to see it with impatience. That's foreboding, isn't it? I see it already. I see that little wall see-through black spot across through the walls. I see that. And it's already trying to get over. Oh, thank goodness they can't make it past the leather rooms. Let's see it bang on the door. Or not. Can you not bang on the door? Now! Run! 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 Get away! Oh my god, it's... Oh my god! I don't care about level! Get me away from that thing! I wish I had a cool YouTube username like Pugtime1201, I don't know. It's Pugtime1201, isn't that like a lot of numbers? This is a surprisingly good position for the night time. Why you laugh trying to pre-fire me? Not today. I have to like check up here because there could be an enraged one that just jumps up like below me from ahead. Could just jump at me from like ahead. So far I haven't seen another active one. I can't imagine someone actually doing like a proper run with like a run where there's like that like room where you can just kind of get rid of them would be a lot harder to reach. I can't imagine someone doing a run with that because that would be so difficult to do with irritation. It'd just be incredibly difficult. There's another one. There's another one. Oh my god! I see it! I see it! I see it moving! I see it moving! I see it moving! I see it moving! As long as I time it correctly, I can make it over to here without it being able to reach me. Bro, it just jumped up really high. Bro, it keeps jumping up extremely high. Oh my god! Oh my god! It can still make it to me! No! 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 I can't wait until Vogurt plays this if he ever does, because he will not enjoy Irritated, because he hates things chasing him. He would get terrified by Irritated, because he would get chased a lot by those statues, and there's nothing he can do when it's irritated, so... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's a bit stressing. Okay, let's continue with making this room type. So, the main thing that makes this interesting is the skylights, making it a lot less common to have, well, not shadows, light. It's a lot less common to have a light because of the skylights. That's the main thing of these rooms, because they're completely shadowed with only skylights being able to give you light. Example here, this whole area is going to be under shadow like this. It actually looks quite cool when it's like kind of darker like that, just for being in that area. Shame that's just a thing from the outside and not a thing you can see on the inside. Wait, it's just giving me an idea. Can make the shadows a different colour, I'm pretty sure. Whoa, okay, maybe a bit too blue. But blue shadows are pretty nice, I must say. This is like a good colour. I think that's a good colour. Let's test that and see what the shadows look like now. Is that blue? Is that blue? Or does it forcibly change it? No, it doesn't. What if we just make this blue? Look, that's now what shadows look like. Shadows are just blue. For some reason my shadows aren't blue, but when I'm under shadow everything becomes blue. That is, actually the way ambient works is weird. Why is this entire room blue? Why are you blue? Why are the shadows making an effect on the ambient? That's really weird. Like the shadows I think are making an effect on the ambient, which I find surprisingly odd. Or not. Oh my gosh, why does it do that? It's so odd. What if we do the outdoor ambient and make it blue? Okay, so maybe not. Look at this. Everything's just. What if we make it like green for like night vision? Guys, I have night vision now. Look at this, I have night vision. This is so much easier to see. Goodness. I didn't realise green actually helped you see so much. Do you guys like my night vision? The blue effect is so good, lol. Really? But what if I switch these to blue now? Damn it. I don't think this blue effect is really good, guys. I don't know about you. Is this blue effect really that good? All the walls are blue. I'm gonna mess around with this on like run. Because all I really need is this room. Subway Surfers, get out! And the other one as well. I'm not bothered enough to remember his name. Like this is outdoor ambient at 0. Bilge. This is it at like a moderate 55 I was aiming for. 155, 155, 155. Does that look better than 255, 255, 255? I actually kind of like that vibe. What about 205, 205, 205? Do you guys like that? I think I prefer that over 255, 255, and 255. Like, which one? I think I like this one, it's just not quite as bright, which I think is a good thing. And now this thing is a little bit darker. If I made this 0, 0, 0, this would be like dark. But everything else would look bad because everything else is outside. I mean, if I wanted these rooms to be dark, then I would switch to that being dark. That's white, then this inside's white. So what I would do is just make the ambient dark, make the shadows dark. So I'm gonna make outdoor ambient permanently like that, and then I'm just gonna mess with the other ambient as well. Because the only things that I haven't fine-tuned completely are the ambience. Do you see that? It's not quite as bright, which I think looks good. What do you guys think? I think this looks better. I think this looks better. What do you guys think? Nathan or Ben, do you think this looks better with this, like, a little bit less bright? And then we're going to see what it looks like with everything at 0. 0, 0, 25. What does this look like? Whoa. What if I set it to 0? Yeah, I like it. What? Ambient at 0 looks interesting. Okay, I think the slightly tinted blue shadows works really well. What does it look like in here? Compared to what it was, which was at like 100 and 100. And let's just make this 155. Actually, what does that look like now? Because now it just makes shadows bluer, right? Whoa. Now everything's just blue. Look, so when this outdoor ambience at 255, 255, 255, there's like no darkness. Then it's at 155, 155, 155, there's like darkness. And then at 100, 100, 100, it's really dark.
I'm not quite sure.
Why did my Alexa just hear that and went, I'm not quite sure how to help you with that? Okay, so I think 155, 155, 155 outdoor ambient is good, unless it's already like that, in which we don't need to change anything. Huh. Okay, I guess we're gonna raise this then. And we're gonna see what this looks like at 175 maybe? We've made the green more apparent and made like the... Whoa. I think having it slightly bluer looks actually rather nice. Let's hit test and see what it looks like actually playing it now. Does this look better, guys? It's like indoor ambient is the thing affected by ambient mostly. So yeah, everything in darkness now has like a hint of blue to it, because real shadows compared to everything else do look blue, so it does make sense. Anyway, what do you guys think of this, like, design now? Also, this is what it looks like in the night. The ambient now. I think this looks really cool. Also, that's, like, not as blue as down here. I think that's a nice gradient. Having this be, like, less blue than down there. What do you guys think? Like, down there is a bit more bluer than it is up here. Maybe this is good enough graphics now to make Roga play. Did not anticipate that. God! I knew it was going to activate at some point. Get away! They've stopped attacking me. I wonder why. Did they get stuck on the wall? Oh, they jumped over again. Uh-oh. Ooh. Maybe I should stop messing about with them. Oh my god, they made it over. Well, I bet you can't make it over to here. They made it! They made it. They so made it. What about effects when hit? Like there's like a visual effect when you're hit? What sort of hit effects? Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Roblox. Images, decals. White Visionette. Don't know why I did it in all caps. Yes, I meant white Visionette. I did it in capital letters and it changed what I got. It's a bit silly. So I wanted a white Visionette, and that's not a Visionette. That's a box. What if I just want a Visionette then? There we go. That's what I wanted. There's also that. Okay. So, what about where effects when hit? Maybe some blur. First of all, we're gonna get this Visionette. So we're gonna go into Start GUI, and we're gonna make a new one. We're just gonna make a new one. Well, actually, no, it's technically an effects UI, so I'll put it in effects UI. Duplicate, put that in there. I spelt that. And then we're also going to do that, and then we're going to put that there. We're going to make its color white for now. And we're going to duplicate that, and we're going to make it a dark Visionette. We're going to make it literally a dark Visionette, and then we're going to go into here, we're going to make it visible, so we can see them both. So right now that's up there, we don't want that. We want that to take up one of the screen. So this is the Visionette. We also need it to be non-interactable if it isn't already. Yep, non-interactable. So even though, look, see, I can just continue with this. And then I can also, if I wanted to make it take more of my screen up, I think I can just... Yeah, that makes it take up more of my screen. And if I make more of them... Got to go see it. Okay, bye, Wizard. Next minute hit maybe some blur. I don't think I want some blur, but this sort of like Visionette, then yeah. So we're gonna like fine tune this, so like when you're taking damage from stuff, it's this color. I made this non-visible, why is it? Oh, there's another light Visionette, that's why. That's what that looks like right now, and then rotation. Okay, and then where's this transparency? Why have I lost? Background trans. Z index needs to be -1 if that's possible. No, it's not possible. I don't think, at least. But it's still not going behind the dash and the run things. Okay, so that's like that, and then well. Okay. And after this third time, I'm going to make the room type, but I might not be able to. I am already short on time. I'm going to have to add another thing to the light meter now. I'm thinking. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking. I've thought! I've just thought of how to make a health bar that actually looks good. Anyway, we're just gonna copy the light meter and move it over to the other side of the screen first. Okay, so, the light meter, and you're over to here. Whoa. Wait, what? And then you're gonna be shrunk. Your size is gonna dwindle. Shrink. It's gonna be 0.5. It's gonna be 0.5. Gonna be 0.5. Okay, so now it's gonna be H E A L T again, actually, and then a H. They're both gonna now say H. Gonna say E. Gonna say L. A. L. And I'm going to I still need to have the meter though. Okay. This is going to be invisible. Wait, what is 100? No, not 100 divided by 6, but 1 divided by 6. Oh, dang. What's a fancy 5-letter word we can use instead of health, guys? Because I'm too lazy to make the health thing actually have health. Anyway. Okay, okay, so that's health. Okay. Anyway, the script in this, we're gonna actually put it in the health script. No, we're not. Never mind. What function is called? I think I've searched up quickly. Health changed event. Okay, health changed event allows me to detect if player takes damage instead of checking every few seconds. Oh, Nathan, do you have to go when you said bye, or were you just saying bye to Wizard who said they had to go quite a while ago? Okay, what function is called when a humanoid takes damage from a studio? I forgot I literally copied this over. I was saying bye to Wizard, and no, I didn't know. You said bye a while ago. I'm okay. Don't call yourself silly. Or don't call yourself like perfectly perfectly good. Perfectly like. What's the word? Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have phrased it like that because now that just doesn't even sound good anymore. Ooh. I didn't see that. Humanoid. No, I don't want local function. When humanoid that's a thing? I mean, we might as well test it here then. See whether that actually works. I think that should work though. I don't think so. But we'll see. Okay, it actually works. Goodness. Whoa. I think that actually works. Goodness. I don't know though. I'm gonna check. I'm going to check, but I'm pretty sure that thing just did all of that for me when I was going to try and figure that out myself. Although I knew that's what I was going to have to do, I'm pretty sure it just did that for me. But I'm going to just let it do it if it does it for me. Oh, no, it actually didn't do it for me, I don't think. Oh, it did. It just... the wrong axis. Thank you so much, Mr. AI, for doing the exact thing I wanted, just on the wrong axis. It's exactly what I needed. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sir, hi Goofy Guy Goobus, I've just made a health bar. I'm the god of tech. What techie thing did you do? Oh wait, I forgot. You made a working Discord bot. Cool. Not the master. I've updated the lighting a tiny bit, by the way. It's a tiny bit blue, but I hope you don't mind. I think the blue is quite good. I like it. Also made it easier to be paranoid, as these guys' eyes, if they are activated, only appear from 25 studs away. Because that's just a thing that's built in. So I've made that happen, so it's really difficult to tell. Also, cool thing about nighttime, it's bluer down there, but it's up a bit here, stays quite a nice gradient, which I think looks good. But yeah, I've kind of just updated the lighting a tiny bit. I've made it. I haven't made it. Everything's a little bit less bright, not by too much, but a little bit less bright. I think it's locally, so it only boots up in my PC on this private Discord server, and it's 6 stages. It's also really buggy with the high scores right now. Also, I made Poison Lake a lot better. Cool. I made a health bar, although it's not quite finished, and I want to make it change colour and add a visionette when you're low, so it's a good indicator. Also, these guys' eyes glow now. Yeah, so it definitely does go down. This is YouTuber. Gosh, damn. Made you as still as they are. That's not supposed to be the thing. It's supposed to say it made you as still as they are. Or no, it told you it was rude to stare. That's what it's supposed to say. Excuse me. Silly me. Dang it. That's what I did wrong. Making a bot though was making like files and software, so it was a technical achievement. It lets you play a little dodger game. That's really cool. Yeah, I need to do this before. In the script again. Just the statue script again. Okay, so the other thing is awaken statue. So right now, when it hits you, it only makes the last damage value statue. If backup will equal true and else if, I probably should have done else if instead of that, and then we're going to do else if backup will dot value equal false and also I have to add dot value to all of these. I'll do that in a moment. Else if sleepless equals true or irritated equal true and oh, this is so confusing. So if sleepless equals true or opposite day equal true, no, because that's already true, then else if equal true, then I think that's all of them. It's opposite day, tired eyes, sleepless, and irritated. So sleepless equals true, and opposite day equal false. Tired eyes equals true, and opposite day equal false, and sleepless equal false. Oh wait, and so that would make it awakened statue. So last damager dot value equals awakened statue. And then if a blackout equals true, then it's also an awakened statue, but if it's false. Okay. It's opposite day, then it's going to check if it's a blackout bool dot value equal true, then last damager value equals awakened statue. So that thing's being silly, and then else last damager value equals statue. Come on, silly thing. And if it's tired eyes, and it's last damager value equals statue. Then we also need to add dot value onto all of these. I think I'm just gonna hope this works because this is gonna be really tedious to test. If irritated, the value equals true, we're gonna make a new message. There's no way the AI tried to make me say the statue has I ran out of patience instead of ran. The statue was trying to make me write Iran. Excuse me, not statue. The AI was trying to make me write Iran. Excuse me? AI? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? AI? AI? What is that? I'm not going to be writing that. Okay, that was a bit silly. The thing is, I always have to have a JavaScript booted up or my bot will drop dead on the spot. I see. Okay, that's going to be that. And then this is going to have last damage value dot value equals irritated statue. And I think that should work. Very, very tedious, but I think that should work. We're mainly going to test the irritated statue though. I also hope it doesn't error. Because the irritated statue then means it has to go through all these checks anyway, so I think that should guarantee it works, mostly. irritation on. No, I had irritated off. I had impatience on, that's what. And irritated on. Gonna run at me. And the health bar works as well. Death unknown, excuse me. Dang it, so it doesn't work. Wait a minute. What if I literally just manually put it in? And make it so it doesn't have to put in the last damage value. The opposite day. And it hits it. If you're looking away and it's opposite day. And blackout equals true. That's gonna be... That one's gonna be an awakened statue. That's awakened statue. And tired eyes and sleepless equals true cancels it out. So blackout is gonna be awakened statue. Tired eyes means the eyes are closed. So if you're looking away it's gonna hit you, so it's gonna not be that. That sleepless is gonna be an awakened statue, and then that's gonna be an awakened statue. And then this one's going to be a statue because it's opposite day. And this one is going to be a statue because it cancels out. This one's going to be a statue because it's tired eyes, so they're always closed. And then one's going to be a statue because they're looking away and blackout equals false, and then we're going to get irritated statue as well, which is here. Don't know why I didn't think of this. Guess it's because it's kind of tedious. And then in here we have irritated statue, and then this no longer needs last damage value because it's all done outside of it. So then we replace all of these hits. Can't we just do the find and replace it in the thing? And then, wait, I need place, not find. So where's the replace button? But okay. And now that's like that, and that should hopefully work. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. And then after that it will be done, and then surprisingly I've wasted all my time and I won't be able to do any of the other stuff that I was having planned, aka making a real time. Statue's true, it is to play games. Okay, yeah, it works. Now this is going to be the statue finally done, then I'm probably going to have to go, but I'm going to see whether I can finish the health bar just about before then. Okay. And they're finally up to date now. So when an awakened statue kills me, it'll actually say it's an awakened statue, because this whole time I realised it was been saying it's just a normal statue death, not an awakened statue. And now I've made a custom irritated statue death message. How's that different from? Starts off white. If it's no, I did not mean to ask. Assist. Okay, now it will like slowly grey out. Oh snap. I accidentally just closed my browser. Is stream still up for you guys? Since I was doing stuff really close to the side of the screen, which is right next to my browser, I just closed it. I don't know whether my stream's still up. Can you guys still like hear me and see me? Or did I just disappear and now I'm permanently gone? So I'm back. Am I back then, Nathan? Because I see you said yes it is, so I'm assuming I'm back now, right? Because for some reason I just like kind of disappeared. I can see you, I can hear you. Okay, so I'm back. I am back. I accidentally just closed my browser. It's good to know at least that YouTube doesn't immediately kill your stream when you close your browser. That's 2? Oh, because of the old. Okay, so now the thing kind of like slowly darkens, mostly. Wait. Wait. Okay, I think that should work. Okay, maybe not. Health percentage is supposed to be times 255, I think. Yeah. That's that, then that works. And now there's a health bar. I did not know health bars were that simple. If I knew that, I probably would have made one earlier. That's health bar now. There's a health bar on the side of your screen and it slowly goes down. There's a light bar and the health bar. That's how the game works now. So now you have a very, 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 very clear indicator of how much health you have. And I was having letters, but I think I might not have letters. Wait. Does that say status? Yes, it does. Look at that. And now it says status. I found a word that fits in. Okay, I think I just hit publish changes. So we can actually play this in-game if we want. I think. Okay, what the game up? Let me just... Oh look, it's right there. Okay. This is the game now, this is some gameplay. Look at this, it's all full screen. This is the new room now with like proper full screen. I actually want to take damage from Bubble because I want to see what it's like. The bar going down. Yeah, that all works. And then it goes up again because of the health. It ought to have an outline though, because right now it's actually pretty difficult to see the thing, because it's blending in with the background. Okay, so yeah, that looks pretty good. I think the new lighting's pretty good as well. Might be a bit too blue, but I'm going to adjust that another time. I just want to see what it's like taking damage. Like it goes down by Freddy Fibers. I did not notice that there was a live statue. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm taking burning damage. I'm getting a nasty sunburn right now. I'm also getting pursued by a spooky statue. Anyway, I accidentally closed my thing, and I was about to take damage. Anyway, nighttime, spooky nighttime, and thing approaching me violently. What? Why didn't it start moving? I think I accidentally dashed into it and made it not move. I just awkwardly stared at it for a moment there. Another one. Another one. Let's just hope it doesn't turn day right now. Okay, so a thing I'm finding is that nighttime is incredibly easy. Even though there's no way to raise your sunlight, it's incredibly easy to just not lower it. And other than that, statues, way easier to run away from. And bubble isn't even a thing, and Monolith is very, very, like, dependent on the area. Like, if I make it so Monolith does the grass thing all the time, then it would be more of a challenge. Just writing some to-do list. Okay. Yeah, I finally fixed the buggy bots high score feature. Okay, cool. Anyway, I do have to go now. How many are we at? I don't actually remember how many we're at. It's 631. That's how much we're at. Okay, guys. See you all later.